Hey everyone, it's Anthony from Escape Climbing. In front of me today, we have the Edge series. So we have the small edges, which is a series of 6. We have the medium edges, which is a series of 5, and the large edges, a series of 4. So let's go through them one by one real quick. So for the small edges, in this series of 6, they range from being fairly slopey. This guy down here is like fairly slopey, very non-positive. If you put them on a slopey wall, a vert or a slab wall, it's going to be pretty difficult to hold on to be honest. If you put these on a volume, they're going to be really cool. They give you a lot of modularity. The hold is going to feel a lot better once you kind of break the angle at which you can grab it. As we go through the series, they get more and more positive. So this one is 3 fingers slightly in cut. This one's 3 fingers fairly in cut. And then I can start to get 4 fingers on to these guys down here, and this one's fairly juggy. You put him on the steep wall, he's going to shine. Pretty much these back 3 on a steep wall are going to look pretty good. You could also put them on a vert wall or a slab wall. They're going to shine there as well, but as they get steeper, you're going to want to edge towards these big guys and keep these ones down on the more technical terrain. Moving up to the medium edge series, it's laid out very similarly. Down here we have a very slopey guy. Going to be pretty hard to hold on to on a vert wall, I'll be honest. He's going to want to be on a slab or a volume or around an arete, something that makes it feel a little bit more positive. And then as you go through the series, they get more and more positive. So this is about, I would say, 3/4 of a pad in cut, and then slightly flat, I would say, and then it gets in cut and starts getting more and more positive. You can still get those 3 to 4 fingers on it. And then this last guy in the series is actually really in cut and juggy. You can see I can just pick him up like that, no sweat. Could not do that with the slopey version. Not even close. Now, last but not least, we have the large edges. It's a series of 4. Down here at the bottom, it's very slopey again, very hard, but now we have enough room to match on it fairly comfortably. As we move up, this is fairly flat, I would say almost perfectly neutral. Yeah, it's pretty neutral. There's no in cut, there's no slope, very neutral. And then as you go down, they get more and more in cut. So my fingers start nestling in behind there very nicely. It's, I would say, 3/4 of a pad, maybe full pad, depending on how big your pad is. And then this last guy is fairly in cut, but he's not as positive as the juggiest version in the medium or the small series. He is in cut, but not super juggy. And altogether, the Edge series, they mix and they match and they climb really well together. A lot of fun, whether you're going with the smalls, the mediums, the larges. You can force really technical, interesting movement with these because the dual texture really allows you to dial in what the climber's experience is going to be with that hold. If you turn it sideways, now this becomes very difficult to stand on. If you want to turn it to an undercling, it becomes pretty impossible to stand on it unless you just have godly footwork. So this is the Edge series from Legacy. I highly recommend it. Check it out on the website if you have questions about it at escapeclimbing.com or shoot us an email at orders@escapeclimbing.com. Thanks.